Okay.
My name is Conrad, and I am looking at the encoding in short-term memory. I've showed a number of students 6 consonants in a sequence, and I had 2 conditions for this experiment. One, that I've showed them letters that are acoustically similar, so like B, C, G, T, V, D. And the second condition was that I showed them letters that are acoustically dissimilar, so they don't really sound the same. For example, X, F, J, Y. And immediately after my presentation, I asked them to write down these letters in serial order. And as Miller said, the digit span is about 7. So their recall task should have been quite easy for those students. However, I saw that it was very difficult for them to remember the similar sounding letters in correct order. For example, they would confuse a V for a D, so they put it before. And they found it really easy to remember the dissimilar sounding letters. So from that experiment, I used artificial stimuli. So these letters, they've never experienced them before. So I didn't use words because they might be kept in your long-term memory from using them in your everyday life. And I concluded that visual material has to be transferred into acoustic in a period of time from the short-term memory to the long-term memory. And my ideas were supported by Posner and Keel, and they did a similar experiment to mine, showing the students pairs of letters and asking them to recall them, and they concluded the same, that visual code had been stored in the short-term memory for a brief period of time, but then is translated to acoustic code.
Did you only use students for your experiment?
Yes, I used students in my
So do you think you would get the same results if you used people from various age
Yes, because it was an artificial stimuli, so no one would ever been experienced by these letters before.
Need one more?
The fact it was a lab experiment makes it, does that not make it less valid in everyday life?
It was a very well-controlled laboratory experiment, but the students didn't know exactly what they were expecting. They knew that they were going to do an experiment, but they didn't know what the experiment was about.
Okay, so therefore demand characteristics are low, so it was a real life experience for them. We'll continue. Okay.